Yo, what is up guys? It's me exactly back bringing some more daily NBA news. Thank you for coming back once again. You guys already know that you are the real MVPs, and if you're not subscribed to the channel already, then go ahead and smack that sub button and hit the bell as well so you can stay up to date with everything that goes on in the NBA on a daily basis. But now let's take a look at everything that is going on in the NBA. But first, a quick word about this video's sponsor, athleticcases.com. Basketball, baseball, football, or soccer, no matter what the sport, you guys can now rock your favorite player on the back of your phone. Use the promo code ZachLeaf for 10% off your order. Links are in the description box below. First up in the news, the Los Angeles Lakers signing Rajon Rondo to a one-year deal raised a lot of eyebrows, mainly because the Lakers already have Lonzo Ball. Now, when the signing first went down, a lot of people thought that it could be a precursor to a possible Lonzo Ball trade. The Lakers were about to trade Lonzo Ball, and that's why they went out and got Rondo. But I don't think too many people thought that was actually the case here, as we still can't see the Lakers trading Lonzo Ball just yet. However, it is still interesting that they would sign Rondo when last season Rondo proved that he can still be a starting point guard in the NBA, and his game and Lonzo's game don't really mesh that well together. So it was interesting by the Lakers, but according to Adrian Wojnarowski, this was a move to send a message and challenge Lonzo Ball to become better. This is a message to Lonzo Ball. I think there's a belief around the Lakers that it was within his world that the injury got leaked out there to keep him from getting traded. He doesn't want to be traded from LA. It wasn't the Lakers that wanted that information out there on the knee. There were a lot of teams that were checking on possible deals with the Lakers, and there were questions about that knee. They want winning veteran players there. You have LeBron James now, and he's 33 years old. They want win now guys, and Rondo is going to challenge Lonzo Ball. So from the sound of things, the Lakers still aren't planning on trading Lonzo Ball away right now, unless they get some type of offer that they just can't refuse. But at the same time, they're not blindly clinging to him as their starting point guard. If he underperforms with his shooting next year or can't stay healthy again, well, guess what? They have Rajon Rondo now. Or if Lonzo Ball fails to progress like the Lakers have asked him to this summer, guess what? They have Rajon Rondo there to take his place in the starting lineup. But like Woj said, this was a message to Lonzo saying, hey, Lonzo, guess what? We got LeBron now. We also got Rondo now. So you had better come prepared next season. Get out of the studio, stop dropping diss tracks on your teammate, and get to work. The Lakers still want Lonzo Ball to be great, of course, and this was a move that they made to hopefully push him to become great. Next up in the news, you guys know how Kawhi Leonard has been so adamant about being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, right? Well, that might have just changed, as we are now getting reports saying that since LeBron James on the Lakers, Kawhi might actually prefer the Clippers or even the Sixers over the Lakers. One thing that's been made abundantly clear, I'm going to stress this, there's no guarantee if Kawhi Leonard hits the market next summer that he's going to sign with the Lakers, period. I think his options have broadened a little bit just inside LA. There's another team obviously in LA. I think he'd very much be open to the Clippers, and there's a belief around the league that if the Sixers came hard, that there could be potential there for him being there long term. Just imagine if the Clippers get Kawhi now, like if they would get him right now, how ironic that would be. They've been looking for an elite wing for like the past 10 years to pair next to Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, and now that they might be able to get one in Kawhi Leonard, they don't have Blake Griffin and Chris Paul anymore. As for the Philadelphia 76ers, remember that we also got reports maybe like a week ago, a few days ago, saying that some of their executives feel like they can get Kawhi Leonard to sign there long term if they traded for him. And out of all the teams in the NBA right now, I'd say the Philadelphia 76ers have the best chance, are the most likely team to make a trade for Kawhi Leonard. The Los Angeles Lakers seem content and is waiting for Kawhi to hit free agency, and if he wants to come, he will come. And every other team has pretty much backed out of the race because they don't feel like they'll be able to get Kawhi Leonard to stay, and the Spurs asking price is said to be ridiculously high. So I don't know if any other team can or is going to try and trade for Kawhi besides Philly. But now for the real question, why the change of heart for Kawhi Leonard? Why doesn't he want to play next to LeBron James? Personally, I think a big part of it has to do with the extra media attention that comes with playing alongside LeBron James. A lot of people's views on Kawhi Leonard may have changed drastically this summer, but one thing that's still going to remain the same is he does not like talking to the media. He does not like being involved in all of that. That has been made crystal clear throughout his career. However, there's no way that you can avoid the media and the drama that comes when you're playing with LeBron James, especially since LeBron is going to be playing in LA now. It's going to be amplified even more. So that could be a huge turnoff to Kawhi Leonard. There's also the fact that, let's be honest here, even though LeBron is the best player in the NBA, he doesn't always mesh well with other stars, or maybe I should say other stars typically have to sacrifice a lot in order to play next to LeBron. And maybe Kawhi Leonard, who is about to enter the best years of his career, doesn't want to give up the best years of his career playing next to LeBron James. He doesn't want to be second fiddle to LeBron. So all that being said, I can definitely see Kawhi being a bit more open to joining other teams and not just the Lakers now. In completely related news, I just said that the Philadelphia 76ers are probably the only team left in the Kawhi Leonard trade run. And that is because the Boston Celtics just backed out completely yesterday, pretty much. That is, unless the Spurs are willing to trade Kawhi to the Boston for a bunch of spare parts, maybe not even a bunch, maybe just like one spare part, knowing Boston. As we got reports in saying that the Celtics have their top 5 players off limits in Kawhi Leonard trade talks. So Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Gordon Hayward are all no-goes for the Boston Celtics in trade talks right now. So they're like, yo, you know what, San Antonio, we would like Kawhi Leonard, but you're gonna have to take Marcus Morris from him. That's all we're going to give you. Take it or leave it. And this should come as no surprise to anyone. If the Celtics do a trade, they are looking to win that trade. Not a trade in which they get just a little less return for maybe a better fit, but no, they are looking to be the clear winners of that trade. We have seen it time and time again, and if they got Kawhi Leonard, it wasn't going to be an exception. For our next story of the day, yesterday we talked about how Jimmy Butler has kind of had it with the Minnesota Timberwolves, especially Karl Anthony Towns and his nonchalant attitude. Well, Jimmy Butler's agent came out yesterday and cleared this whole thing up, pretty much saying that none of it is true. We had to fly to Europe today for a charity event, so we've been on a plane for 14 hours, so I'm trying to play catch up, so bear with me. But one thing I will say is, anyone who knows Jimmy, this is Mr. Taylor, Tibbs, to every other player that he's played with, they know one thing about Jimmy: he doesn't do passive aggressive. If he has something to say to someone, he says it without hesitation, and everyone involved knows this. So I say that to say, if he had an opinion to share about anyone or anything in particular, they would know and they wouldn't have to read about it. Look, I said this yesterday, but this is literally the 3rd article to come out claiming that either Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, or Jimmy Butler wasn't happy for some reason with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And all 3 cases since have been denied. I'm just saying though, where there is smoke, there is typically fire, and there's been a heck of a lot of smoke coming from Minnesota. And for what will be our final story of the day, it is time for Kobe fans and LeBron fans to finally come together under one roof and root for the same team, meaning there will be a temporary truce between Kobe fans and LeBron fans unless stuff like this keeps happening. As yesterday, one Kobe fan just got so disgusted when he saw that someone taped a picture of LeBron James' face to a mural of Kobe Bryant in LA, and this is what happened.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, there's Kobe. Oh my god.
I just want to know who got on a ladder to put that face up there in the first place. Not even just got on the ladder, but they had to take the time out of their day to go print that huge face of LeBron James, cut it out, pack up a ladder, take it to the site, get on the ladder, tape it up, pack the ladder back up, and go back home. They had to do all of that just for some guy to come and knock it down with a shoe. That's tough. And that is going to bring us to today's question of the day. Do you guys think that Kawhi Leonard doesn't want to play with LeBron? If so, why so? Let me know down in the comment section below. But that is gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more daily NBA news. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see all of you right back here tomorrow. But until then, keep getting the Bucks team at see, and I am out of here. Peace.